Ladies and gentlemen, the American jury and Bulldog Nation, welcome to the Eric Deters Show. I'd like to begin by thanking Donald Trump Jr. for airing the interview that he did with me on his Rumble show, Triggered. You can check it out on Rumble and all the other sites that he uses. Thank you, Donald Trump Jr. All right, today is International Waffle Day. Not just National Waffle Day, International Waffle. They're eating waffles all over the world. I love waffles. All right, the big story is the so-called leak on a group chat with Tulsi Gabbard, Pete Hegseth, et cetera, regarding the plans to bomb Yemen. Apparently, somehow, an Atlantic reporter got added to it. But here is the big point. It's a much ado about nothing. Why? Because the operation went forward without a hitch. There was no revelation that cost anybody's American lives, et cetera. But what really pisses me off is how dare the Democrats try to make a big deal about, national security, when they let every single person walk across the border that wanted to in 4 freaking years. And they let everything go on across this world and across this country, making us weak. They did not give a damn about our national security. They took the Houthis off the terrorist list. Much ado about nothing. I'm sure Trump's pissed because it's something that should not happen. But let's face it, in this day and age, inadvertent texts happen. It can be embarrassing. But the bottom line is, this was a group of people talking. It wasn't like some type of, this is how we're going to do it strategically that got to the other side. It's unbelievable. Nothing. Kesh Patel says CNN lied about the firing of DEA agents. Isn't that interesting? Mayorkas, Secret Service yanked. Sorry. You know what? I'm not a politician. But this guy, the poetic justice, actually, you know what? A cartel guy's never going to hurt Mayorkas. They like him. He's part of their team. The violence against Tesla. I got to put this in context. Elon Musk was the darling of the green folks. He led the charge on the electric car. They abandoned him. Ukraine. They all love Ukraine. Starlink saved Ukraine. Doesn't matter. He brings back astronauts. On and on and on. He's cutting waste and fraud. I saw, this will really get you going. I saw where there is 7 million people, dead people, over 120, that were getting Social Security checks. 7 million? Who the hell was running the Social Security office? That's nuts. And yet, they want to commit acts of terrorism. The Democratic Party, the party of domestic violence. Joe Rogan says he's not going to ever go to Canada. It's funny. Biden has offered himself to come in and save the day for the Democratic Party. That's funny. Pam Bondi's warned Jasmine Crockett. She says, be careful about taking him down. Court of Appeals argued yesterday. There was an argument in the Court of Appeals yesterday in D.C. about the deportation issue. We'll see what happens. In world news, Hyundai, South Korea, going to invest $20 billion in U.S. steel, too. All right, China, Russia, universities, ungodly amounts of money poured into the universities. I wonder why. And this is a sad story and a funny story. Russians are offering girls $1,200 to have babies. I think I'd want a lot more than that to have a baby. In pop culture, Rob Lowe says filming a movie in California is awful. I'm going to send Rob Lowe a few scripts. Bezos has invited Donald Trump to his Italian wedding. It'll be interesting to see whether or not he attends. My guess is that he does attend. Robert De Niro and his Alto Nights, filmed in Cincinnati, is a flop. Bo Wrigley is the inheritor, like $3 billion of the Wrigley fortune. He's apparently getting a divorce. Oh, well. And Hitler apparently was alive in 1955 in Colombia, according to this picture. I don't believe it. All right, Sports Without Boundaries, all we got today is the NCAA tournament coming up on Thursday and Friday. I would also mention that Jason Tatum had his ankle hurt last night in a game, and hopefully he is okay from the Celtics. All right, your Shakespeare insult of the day is, do not be an unbooky, surly puppy head. This is the Bulldog. Every dog has their day. Check out our local news.